Minutes before my wedding, my grandmother pulled me aside and said, "Don't marry him." My name is Emily Carter, and until the worst day of my life, I believed I had found my forever person. I was 28 years old, successful, deeply in love, and only minutes away from marrying the man everyone called perfect. His name was Daniel Harper. He was handsome, smart, confident, and knew exactly how to make people feel special. At least, that's what I thought. The wedding venue looked like something out of a movie. White flowers covered every table. Soft music played in the background, and guests filled the room with smiles and excitement. My friends kept telling me how lucky I was. But while everyone else celebrated, my grandmother sat quietly in the corner with worry written all over her face. I noticed it earlier that morning. Every time someone mentioned Daniel's name, her smile disappeared. I tried ignoring it because Grandma had always been protective of me. After my parents died in a car accident when I was 14, she became my whole world. She raised me, protected me, and taught me how to survive pain without letting it destroy me. And because of that, I trusted her more than anyone. That's why what happened next shook me to my core. Just 10 minutes before I was supposed to walk down the aisle, my grandmother pulled me aside, looked directly into my eyes, and whispered words that changed my life forever. "Emily, don't marry him." My heart nearly stopped. I stared at her in shock. "Grandma, what are you talking about?" Her hands trembled as she grabbed mine tighter. "That man is dangerous." I forced out a nervous laugh. "You barely even know him." "I know enough." For the first time in my life, I saw fear in her eyes. Real fear. "Please listen to me," she whispered. "Daniel is not marrying you because he loves you." Anger slowly rose inside me. "I found something last night," she said quickly, "and if I'm right, this family is in danger." Before I could ask another question, someone knocked on the door. "Emily, it's time." Grandma quickly slipped a small silver key into my hand. "Don't let him see this," she whispered. "And no matter what happens today, trust me." Then she walked away. The ceremony started 5 minutes later. I stood beside Daniel at the altar while my mind raced with questions. The silver key felt heavy inside my bouquet. Daniel smiled at me like nothing was wrong. The guests smiled. The music played softly. But suddenly I couldn't breathe properly anymore. I kept hearing Grandma's voice in my head. "That man is dangerous." When the priest asked if anyone objected, the room stayed silent. But just as Daniel opened his mouth to say, "I do," the church doors suddenly burst open. Everyone turned. A man in